Hello, greetings. This is Gilles Monsieur. I wanted to come and say hello. Wish you a wonderful day. And we're preparing for this new moon in Capricorn. In a few days, it will be a very powerful energy. It will anchor. There's going to be an eclipse as well. So it's going to be anchoring all this energy that have been transformed. For now is the time of wonder, new life that is before us. So let us break free from the past. And this eclipse will definitely assist us with that. We're going to be moving into the Chinese New Year, the year of the pig. We're living the year of the dog. And this year will be a great deal of flow. As a dragon, I have to be careful of this humongous flow of the pig, because as a dragon, I am like the dam. I'm like canalizing the flow, and so I'm going to have to use the horses to diffuse a little bit of this abundance. But abundance will be coming, and it is already there. There is a great deal of. I'm going to pull a few cards from the Chinese Tarot for this. See what. It's a very sweet deck. It's very interesting. I'm going to try to. So the situation is like we're posing, waiting to see what's coming from the past, from the subconscious. We have to let go of this idea. We have to trust that things will move forward. It's a card of death. We have to die with the old and be reborn. So what comes around the situation is about the idea of moving forward, of getting things, looking towards the future. What we see before us is peace, is inner peace, is this sense of gracious harmony. What we have in our deep subconscious and distant past is justice. For there's been an alignment. We have seen the light. We have seen this alignment, this balance, this justice, and things have been set right in the world of course by 2012. And every year we pass through that solstice. New level of divine harmony is reintegrating this matrix on the invisible level. And this year we'll see the completion, much completion on the physical plane as well. Where we are now is the seer, is the one who's like. Is the master of wisdom, is the master of vision, is the one who senses behind the veil. For this year, we're going to be increasing a great deal of sensitivity, but sensitivity is a double-edged sword. You have to be sensitive, but you have to also know where to draw the line. So it is very important to start recognizing yourself as allowing yourself for the divine light to unfold before you. What's coming up right in the next future? Maybe disappointment. A disappointment about finding that we have left the desert. In truth, the desert has been left. We left the desert. We are in a place where it's flourishing, but we still are used to the test of the sand, this dry sand of knowledge, and so we wanna water the gardens of our heart in the same time. What we learn from the disappointment is patience and the ability to pause and to be in serenity. And how can we prevent the disappointment? By trusting the stars, trusting the miracle, trusting here. It's Lao Tzu, it's the great philosopher, and so it is a kind of miracle. Everything is possible as long as we don't hang on to the past. What we are now is we anticipate things that in the future that may be difficult to deal with, but in many sense we have to trust that there will be all the people that we need that will be placed in our past. The more secure in our faith, in knowing that the right people will be there to do the right things, the easier life will flow. There is no need to anticipate anything negative from the future, nor to worry about anything coming back from the past, for we have to bring in all those things into balance and harmony. What comes to us from the outside world is prosperity, it's abundance. Here, it's it's a fortune god. It's a great deal of joy and liberation that will be coming. That will be coming from the outside world as we are ready. And our inner emotion, our hopes and fear is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a poet that's like who's saluting the moon, and so it's a very romantic. Once we're gonna feel the blessings, we're gonna want it to share that blessing and to want to open ourselves to romantic potential. Excuse me. And the outcome will be the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is here is like a warrior. He's like a peaceful warrior, but it's very solidly anchored. It's like very hard to remove, and it's moving really slowly but surely, and it is a constant rebirth. So it is all about it is all happening now. I hope you enjoyed this day and you enjoyed this coming new moon. It will be very, very powerful. Behind me is a cosmology painting. It's still evolving. There's about 1,000 hours of work in it, but there is still about 100 hours of work. It will come, but very slowly. I have to go slow in those paintings. There is no thing I can I have to take my time, and hopefully I'm sure I'll be soon set up into a real studio. I'm going to be able to make a very different kind of presentation, as well as create new art and present new art for. It is all in the works, and it is all here happening now. Everything in potential is already, everything that's potential is actually here and now. Now we want to make it actual, and the more we are able to feel and sense that, the easier the path will flow to us naturally. I'm going to finish with a song. It's about grace, about being in the grace, staying in the grace, allowing this state to become more and more the natural state for our days to come, for our days. It goes like this. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. So yes, the veils are falling. So let us see. Let us open our third eye and become each and every day to open our mind to receive new energies, new vision, new energies, subtle energies into our life that will stabilize us, that will bring us into alignment with our deeper core, with our source and soul essence. So I hope this message was significant and interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.